What's up, guys? Welcome to some more TPC content. Sorry about this sweet in my mouth. I think I'm getting a cold. You know, I feel a little something up in here. You know what I mean? So I want to get rid of it as quick as possible. But anyway, y'all see the hat. I'm not a Golden State Warriors fan. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. That's right. Even though we didn't make it far out of the first round, it's okay though. It's okay. I believe in the movement. You know what I'm saying? I believe. Talking shit. Still a Houston Rockets fan, and last night I proved to y'all why I'm a Houston Rockets fan. Because I believe that if we run as one, boy, can't nobody stop us. Nobody. But yeah, last night, I'm going to keep it 100 with you guys. I did say that we had a good chance in this series. Now, I still don't believe we're going to win the whole series. I mean, I would love to. It can be a surprise to me. I would love to. However, I'm being realistic. And realistically, I don't think we're going to beat the Spurs. Like, they beat us 2 games in a row. All they need is to do it again, and that's it. It's game over. We played an amazing game last night. We blew them out with 20 points. So, twice we won. Twice we blew them out. Now we're just going to watch inside the NBA and see what... I think it's maybe Charles Barkley and Kenny. I'm not sure. We'll see what they have to say about the game, but... yeah, man, I'm not watching the game highlights because I watched the game, so it's not really gonna be pointless. So I'm just gonna watch the post interviews and that game analysis. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get it on.
Hey, it's Inside the NBA. It's presented by Kia. Coming your way live from Studio J in Atlanta. That's what everybody's chasing, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. We welcome you to Inside the NBA, presented by Kia. Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith back in the family here. And,
yeah, Charles
Barkley's here. Shaq is not here. Shaq has got strep, and he will return whenever it's safe for the rest of us. Still to come in this show, and we just started, there's been a gift for Chuckster delivered.
A gift? Hey, did you?
Apparently, it's from the San Antonio Express News.
Oh, wait. Did you open that?
Yeah, Kevin. You did.
Kevin, did you make sure that that's not ticking? Correct.
Okay, good.
Come on, bring it on over.
No, that's what we call a tease, man.
Oh, okay.
That's what we call a tease. Got to get these fine folks.
Are we gonna get it on before American race?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yes, we will. As a matter
of fact. I thought we was gonna show that. Oh my God, we got to watch the game we just saw.
Spurs Rockets game 4. San Antonio up 2-1 over James Harden and company. Patrick Beverley, tough day, learning of the passing of his grandfather, and taking the court. Emotional day for him, and he cans the first shot for the Rockets. 3-zip. Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, man.
Swipes that pass, and with a...
it's kind of unfortunate that Isaiah Thomas went through...
Rockets.
Nothing good happens when you run and jump like that, huh?
No.
Didn't he get hurt on that play?
How you get hurt on a dunk?
You try to dunk right now.
That's a good point.
Left groin injury, and Nene says we need to check this out, and he did not return.
Tell you what, man, that's a big injury going forward.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, what was I saying? It's unfortunate Isaiah Thomas lost his sister.
Off balance with contact,
and then
goes.
Patrick Beverley lost his grandfather. All in one playoffs.
Getting what they wanted early on in this game. Look at Lou Williams.
Lou Williams is a professional scorer.
52-45.
Number 3 on my list.
It was
behind Crawford and Joe Johnson.
Oh, wait, just called Joe.
57-53 at the half.
You moved him to number 1?
No, he's number 2.
That was unbelievable when James Harden made that free.
Big for the Rockets in this one in their 2 wins.
And this was poor defense by San Antonio. They changed the game plan, didn't stick at home, and when they did stick
James
at
Harden
home,
was on fire. They were never going to win this game.
But when you start doubling and leaving
Ryan Anderson making threes from way downtown.
Yeah, 19 threes
from Africa.
This one they had 22 in the
you know, Ernie,
it's a wrap.
Listen, it's terrific a season everybody's had. They don't have any different agenda. They
Here,
either make
in your face.
So they lose. It's that simple. They don't have a plan B.
Oh my gosh. And this was icing on the cake.
It would wind up 125 to 104. James Harden, 28 points, 12 assists, went 10 for 18 from the floor. Eric Gordon had 22.
Good stats from James Harden.
13. And
28 and 12.
Rockets cruised to tie the series.
Eric Gordon played big.
Here's Mike D'Antoni.
I think, what's his
Mike,
name?
during the regular season, you guys played 4 times, and I think it was an average of Brian Smith.
Lou Williams had
an average
about
of 3 points,
18 points,
very
16
tight
points, something
games.
like that.
Through this, it's been 4 games, 3 blowouts. What do you think's going on overall?
I wish I was that smart that I could figure that out. I don't know. I mean, it's just, we made shots, don't make shots. I guess if both teams start making shots, then you'll get it close, and maybe that was it, or both teams missed shots. So, you're right, they're blowouts, but we had chances in the second game to down in San Antonio. We're down, I think 5 points started the fourth, and got it down to 3, and we just couldn't get over the hump. Happens. Guys are more determined.
Yeah, game 2 was close, man. Game 2 was close until the fourth quarter, and then we just.
Adam Spillane from Sports Radio 610. Mike, do you have any update on Nene and the decision to put Gordon in the starting lineup to start the second half? What went into that?
Well, Nene will have a better handle on it, but obviously he did pulled his groin pretty good, so we'll see. I don't have more than that. And then it was pretty simple because Ryan had to spell Clint, and Clint had 3 fouls at halftime, and we just couldn't play both of them. And I kind of like Ryan to 5, and so it was kind of decision made itself.
Coach.
So glad he got Coach of the Year, man.
If he's not available.
Unfortunately, he had to split it with Eric Spoelstra, but
big
I think he definitely deserved it.
He's the best, obviously, big guy coming off the bench. He's played fantastic. I think it's a big deal because you see what the Spurs are doing. They're really making a conscious effort to get the ball to LaMarcus and Pau Gasol down low and take advantage of those mismatches. Now those mismatches are going to be greater because they only got one big guy. And also, he said something there that makes Ryan Anderson have to guard one of those guys. So that could really hurt his shooting.
Well, the Rockets get threes by saying that they're big rim runs. So as he runs down the middle of the floor, that obviously forces defenses to say, we can't give up a dunk. So now that allows you to get the three-point shot and have a little bit more space. So when you have a Capella and he's the only one that does it, when you come out, then you go small. So Ryan Anderson doesn't run to the rim. So now you can actually guard the perimeter a little bit easier. And then what Charles says on the other end, you can really punish them with the basketball.
Well, if Mike D'Antoni can't figure out, what's going on here with 3 blowouts in 4 games, and now it's best 2 out of 3, you fill me in.
You got to stick with the game plan. And, Charles knows getting to the NBA Finals, myself being on teams that got to the finals, win championships, the one thing that you have to do is stick to the game plan from night to night. Tonight, the San Antonio Spurs did not stay with the game plan.
I mean, like I said, we're a hard team to beat when we're shooting. Like, when we're shooting the way we were shooting last night, I don't think anybody can really beat us. They were still only down 5, 6 points. But they got a little bit anxious. Then they started to help. And when you go help against the Rockets, they make you pay. They pitch, and they find those three-point shooters. And they get Eric Gordon, and they get Lou Williams off. They were able to do that by pitching and getting those guys going. And then they started creating shots. So they started creating. You have to stick with the game. You know what? I'm going to give a couple layups. I'm going to give a couple crowd oohs and ahs. Guys are going to get dunked. But what I don't understand, the beginning of the fourth quarter,
it was 53-57. And then when they
beginning of the third quarter or the fourth quarter, we made like how many layups?
Mike D'Antoni said something. I always listen when the coaches are talking because they in a 7-game series, you find some things. Like last game, starting Murray kept Patty Mills in his normal position. And so that's why the Spurs played really well. I think starting Gordon in the second half really changed the Rockets. They were down 4 at halftime, but Gordon started playing well. It gives them another ball handler who can create his own shot when they're trying, because he can go around you if you play him on the front line. Now, Ryan Anderson can't do that. Ariza doesn't really do that.
Ariza can't do that.
Eric Gordon can create his own shot. So that's something they found. They got, because he said, I started Gordon in the second half because they were sticking to the three-point shooter like Kenny said. But Gordon played well because he can put it on the floor.
Best 2 out of 3 with 2 games in San Antonio now. Who wins the series?
Whoever wins the next game.
Ooh,
Whoever
that simple to you?
I do. I think whoever wins the next game will win the series. You know, the Rockets lost a golden opportunity in Game 3.
If we win,
they put it in the neck up 3-1.
Tomorrow night,
there's
yeah,
so much
tomorrow night.
pressure on Kawhi
We win
Leonard.
tomorrow night. I believe we have a chance because
I've
then
never
it goes
seen a
back
Spurs
to home
team
advantage for us.
Play like this.
However,
They never
the Spurs
get the ball to one guy and
win,
let him
then they got home
make
court
plays.
advantage. So
They've always, you pick it, you hit, you hit, you hit.
I really don't know. I really don't know.
But Kawhi Leonard,
I really don't know.
Part of that is missing Tony Parker now, too.
True, but Tony Parker was not playing great anyway, Ernie, in fairness. Because you go back, listen, Tony Parker had a couple good games against Memphis, but he wasn't playing great. Kawhi Leonard has been a one-man wrecking crew. Now, so can he keep doing
Yeah, the
that?
Marcus Aldridge hasn't been playing great either.
I wouldn't say it's as simple as the next game.
I think Kawhi Leonard just needs help. That's
The
what
one
it is.
thing that I probably would look for is what Murray and what Mills do, and when I say what they do, not offensively and scoring, but creating a pace and creating space. So those are the 2 things I look.
Murray played okay tonight.
Yeah, the rookie Murray played. He didn't play that bad.
Even the game that they
I mean,
won, I thought he
he
played
played a
okay,
bit
but I thought
anxious.
Patrick Beverly made him
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
yeah, you could tell he.
As I watched
tried
it,
to
I said,
force a
he doesn't
little
look
things.
comfortable.
Makes
Things
a
are
lot of
happening.
guys. He makes a lot of guys that way.
Right, he made him
That's
uncomfortable.
Patrick Beverly
It
for you, to be honest
was
with
his
you.
first really.
Without question.
Patrick Beverly for you. That's what he
to
does.
me, is
First
gonna
start
That's what he
in the
does.
playoffs
Makes people
on the
uncomfortable.
road, he's gonna be a little nervous.
Yeah, some guys look good, some guys uncomfortable, some guys they shine in those moments, you know. But I that's what I'm looking for, to see the comfortability now going back to San Antonio.
But in fairness, they do have a huge advantage.
Going back home.
Yeah, playing at home, they're gonna be comfortable at home.
125-104 is the final series, tied up 2 games apiece. Tuesday in San Antonio for Game 5. Okay, Shaq. Great.
Who has Superman over their bed, man?
Love you, Ernie and Kenny. He says.
Has
Love
he
you,
got some
Ernie.
type of mask on?
Yeah.
This one
one of
to
those
stop you
Wi-Fi
from
masks.
snoring.
Mask.
I think that's the mask. It stops you from snoring. Well, there you have it, guys. So like I said, I'm not going to watch the highlights because I watched the game. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. 125 to 104, 20-point blowout. I mean, it was a good game. We definitely needed a win to keep us in this series. I feel like it was a really big win. I mean, it's tied 2-2. Next game's going to be tough. I think it might be game changer. I'm not sure how effective it's going to be. However, I would like us to get the win so that we have home court advantage when we go back to Houston. But if they get the win tomorrow night, then we go to Houston. If they lose, they still go back home. So that's where we're going to lose a little bit of momentum. We'll see what happens. But if y'all like this video, man, give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up keeps my hopes up. Comment below. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I'll see y'all in the next video. Subscribe. Because I do this all the time. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Peace.